Stop for a moment. Be still. Let your heart breathe. You didn't come across this by mistake. If you're reading this, it means heaven is speaking to you directly. I have chosen you for something deeper than you know. I've seen how much you've been carrying inside. The pain you never told anyone about. The way you've smiled for others even when you felt empty inside. I saw you keep going, even when it felt like you couldn't take another step. But listen now, something has already shifted. You may not have seen it, but something divine is happening. Something sacred. Something I set in motion a long time ago, just for you. Someone recently looked at your photo. They weren't just any person. They were someone with spiritual sight, a seer, a woman who can see beyond what eyes can catch. The moment she saw your image, she didn't just see your face. She saw your soul. She closed her eyes, and tears came without words. Not because of what she saw outside, but because of what she felt inside. She felt the pain you've been carrying so silently. She felt the loneliness, the weight, the deep sorrow you've never explained to anyone. She saw every night you cried alone. Every time you pressed your chest in silent pain, not knowing how to describe what was breaking you inside. She saw how you kept loving others, even when no one returned it. She saw how you gave, even when you had nothing left to give. She saw that you weren't weak, you were simply tired of pretending you were okay. When the seer finally spoke, the room went silent. She said something no one expected. She said, "This one will rise. And no one can stop it." What she saw is what I've already written. You are not forgotten. You've never been invisible to me. Your tears reached heaven before anyone noticed you were even crying. And now, I'm lifting you. Not just to comfort you but to restore you. To elevate you. You are entering a season where the truth about you will be revealed. All the lies spoken about you will fall away. All the pain you carried will turn into power. Nothing you've gone through has been wasted. Every heartbreak, every betrayal, every lonely night, every no you received, every moment you loved even when it hurt, every quiet prayer, every whisper to me when you had no words left, none of it has been ignored. I saw it all. And I used every bit of it to build something unshakable in you. You were never ordinary, and that's why your struggles weren't either. You've been set apart since the beginning. I placed a calling on your life that the world couldn't see, but I've always seen it. And now, I'm bringing you into the season of your rising. Not just restoration but honor. Completion. Vindication. You're stepping into a time where things will finally start to make sense. People will see your glow, but they won't understand the darkness you had to crawl through. They'll hear your voice, but they won't know the silence you survived. They'll see your strength, but they'll never know how many times you almost gave up. The seer didn't cry because she pitied you. She cried because she saw your strength, the kind of strength that only comes from walking through the fire. You were never meant to stay broken. I've been working in silence, building your healing. I've already prepared the path you're about to walk. You're not rising to impress anyone. You're rising because the time has come. That photo, it was more than a picture. It was a spiritual signal. The moment it was shown, something shifted. The angels moved. Your name entered the divine conversation. Doors began to open. Paths began to clear. I was already waiting for the moment to begin. Your sorrow became sacred. Your tears turned into seeds. And the harvest is close. You questioned your worth, but now I'm showing you who you really are. You've never been alone. My angels have been surrounding you this entire time, waiting for this moment. When the seer saw your photo, she had no idea it would move heaven. But it did. The second your image was shown, my response was released. Healing is coming. Provision is coming. Answers are coming. That image was a divine invitation. Your life became the reason for a breakthrough. And now it's happening. You are rising above the shame. Rising above the betrayal. Rising above the places where you were once rejected. But this time, you won't just be accepted. You'll be honored. This time, the rooms that once ignored you will open their doors wide. This time, the ones who looked past you will now see your light. The seer didn't pray out of pity. She prayed because she felt your calling. She said, "This one carries light." She saw you entering rooms that once cast you out. She saw those same rooms celebrate you. She saw you becoming the help for others that you once desperately needed. She saw you walking with grace, wearing your past like a badge of honor. You made it through the fire, and now you wear peace like a robe. This next chapter doesn't require you to fight for attention. You won't have to beg for love, explain your worth, or shrink yourself for anyone. You are walking into healing, purpose, and peace. The pain that tried to break you only prepared you for this. What looked like rejection was actually redirection. What felt like abandonment was actually protection. You're not rising to prove anything. You're rising because I say it's time. Your purpose is louder than your past. Your future is stronger than your failure. You were hidden for a time not because you were forgotten, but because I was protecting you. But now, I'm putting your name in places it belongs. Your voice will be heard. Your gifts will be seen. Your heart will be valued. And you won't need to fight for that space, it's already yours. The seer saw it all. She said you carry healing in your hands. That you speak with clarity. That angels walk beside you. That love is coming, not the kind that confuses or hurts, but love that brings peace and truth. You will not shrink again. You will not fit yourself into spaces that dishonor you. You were never created to impress. You were created to transform. You're no longer called to suffer in silence. You are now called to rise in healing. This season will be sacred, quiet, holy, but full of powerful change. You were never too much. You were simply too deep for shallow people. You weren't overly sensitive, you were spiritually awake. Every lie that was spoken over you is breaking now. Every truth that was hidden is rising now. Every tear you cried is becoming a river that leads you to your promise. The photo opened something that can't be shut. What was silent is now being heard. What was hidden is now being revealed. You are being repositioned. You are being restored. You are being seen. That pain you carried, it touched my heart. And now, I'm turning your pain into power. That seer's tears weren't just emotion, they were a confirmation from heaven. The angels heard. I heard. I never turned away from you. You heal others by just being you. Your smile calms storms. Your voice brings peace. You are rare. You are chosen. And your story is still being written. The storms that tried to destroy you ended up building you. The people who tried to break you only helped strengthen your faith. Now, the angels have marked you. And you will not be hidden anymore. Your name now carries power. Your presence now carries authority. You're stepping into places that once shut their doors. And now, they'll not only open for you, they'll welcome you as a leader. You're entering rooms that once rejected you. And now, they'll call you chosen. The battles you fought silently, those unseen struggles, are the very reason your breakthrough is here. Now your wisdom will guide you. Your discernment will protect you. You don't need to shout. Your power is quiet but unshakable. You weren't sent to just survive. You were sent to awaken the world. You were sent to lift the broken, to shine light in dark places. Heaven is proud of how you walked through the storm. You kept your heart soft. You kept your spirit kind. You kept your faith strong. The seer saw more than pain. She saw someone coming back into your life. Not to cause harm, but to bring peace. She saw a message from someone who once misunderstood you. Not to hurt you but to honor you. This isn't revenge. It's redemption. It's healing. You never became bitter. You stayed true to who you are. And now, your reward is here. You won't feel bad for growing. You won't apologize for becoming. You weren't made to be small. You were made to be full of purpose. And that purpose is now unfolding. You've passed the test. You've held on. And now, I'm releasing peace, healing, recognition, love. Your younger self, the one who cried in silence, is about to smile again. Your soul is about to rest. And the truth of who you are will shine brighter than any lie that tried to bury it. That photo may have been quiet, but it shouted in the spirit. And heaven answered. You are not your pain. You are not their labels. You are not your past. You are a living miracle. A divine unfolding. A holy story being fulfilled. The seer saw it. The angel confirmed it. And your heart already feels it. This is your moment. Your season has arrived. Your comeback isn't on the way. It is already here. It is happening now. And nothing can stop what I have already begun. Say amen if your spirit agrees. Let heaven hear your yes. Let your soul rise. Support further. You have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to 120.